The family that lost their son when a wrong-way driver caused a deadly crash after a night out drinking wants to hold the bar responsible. John McClintock was sentenced to 12 years in prison for hitting and killing Dominic Turner in 2015. It happened on I-35 in Round Rock. And now Turner's father is suing Homer's Bar and Grill for wrongful death and a $1 million punitive damage. We dug into the history of Homer's Bar and Grill and found they have been cited for over-serving problems before. Since getting its liquor license in 2006, the bar has received 3 complaints from the Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission. In 2008, Homer's had to go through mandatory education courses and pay a $2,400 fine for selling to a minor. In 2011, there was a written warning for failure to report something, and in 2014, a $1,200 fine and suspension for selling to an intoxicated person. The TABC just forwarded its most recent investigation findings involving the McClintock case to its legal department, which is expected to make a decision within the next several weeks. KXAN's Lauren Kravitz took an in-depth look into the investigation process aimed at preventing more of these cases.
Fatal crashes are an unfortunate part of the news.
15 miles, that's how far police say a man drove going the wrong way on I-35.
This particular report caught the attention of the TABC.
We saw media reports of the fatal accident that took place back in 2015. We went on to investigate the establishment in question.
Homer's Bar and Grill in North Austin is in the midst of trying to renew its liquor license.
So we rely upon media reports, we rely upon tips from law enforcement, we rely upon tips from citizens who are concerned about any possible public safety violations.
TABC must investigate every complaint.
We do open and undercover inspections where we can go in to identify if the alleged behavior is happening again. We can also look at bank records. For example, if someone is accused of buying alcohol when they're intoxicated, we can look at their credit card records.
Bars must renew their licenses every 2 years, and there are a lot of factors TABC considers before approving an application.
If the establishment has had a number of public safety violations in the past, and there's not a set number, but we look at the significance and the severity of those accidents, if there was loss of life, if there was some sort of a risk to public safety.
Ultimately, the commission can protest a license renewal before a judge. That's something the agency will have to soon consider for Homer's. Lauren Kravitz, KXAN News.
The license for Homer's Bar and Grill expired on October 4th, but the TABC gives a 30-day grace period for the bars to reapply. The agency says at any given time they are protesting about 5 or 6 establishments across Texas.